Hey, Shalom, Akim. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors into the elders, apostles, and bishops, the GMS Great Millstone, who rule well, teach, and edify. And Shalom, see you hopefully like Akim and Akwat in his household of faith. My name is Yeshaya, and coming out through the Spirit, about to make a video, talking about that bee, that worker bee, that bee that toils greatly, despised, among many, but of all flying things, produces the most fruitful thing, Motherfuckers see a bee, they start trying to whack at it, bat it away, even though it ain't doing nothing besides working. Bees, they ain't like wasps. Wasps are assholes. You walk around a wasp, that motherfucker looking to, catch a fade on your shit. You walk around a bee, he's just trying to work, man. He's just trying to do the work that he's sent to do, which is, pollinate, be fruitful, and ultimately, fulfill their portion in the body, because bees run in the body. And what are we doing now? As men of the Lord, the prophets, every single part of the body, every single part, down to those who just listen, down to the sincere followers, down to the ones who are, learning up under another brother, all the way up to the heads, man, beginning with the elder apostle Tahar on down, and that's the process, that we should be looking unto, taking upon that nature of a bee. We're despised upon many people, man. Nobody in this whole fucking earth, likes that us, but at the end of the day, bro, we understand, to each his own, man. Fuck y'all. Y'all are this. Ultimately, bro, if you're not part of Israel, you the scum of the earth. And even within Israel, if you're not a part of that 144,000 ruling class, the Lord is going to be delivering harsh judgment upon you in the days soon to come. And if you don't like how that sounds, you're probably part of the problem, you fuckhead. So let's get Psalms 119 and 40. It says, thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant love it. Because at the end of the day, bro, we seek this word, we seek this purity, we seek to spread this word, man, to pollinate the elect, so that they may prosper and grow. Because when a bee pollinates plants, that actually is it's a mutually beneficial engagement. The plant benefits, and it is actually, fulfilled. It actually helps it grow, some of them, and the bee is fulfilled, because what does the scripture say, man? He who watereth many watereth himself. What does the scriptures also say, man? If you love me, you feed my flock. So right now, that through that process of pollination, bringing out this true sound doctrine that's not contrary, doctrine that doesn't come from the fucking filthy belly of a man, that comes from the sincere doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, spreading that to gather the sincere elect, the true men of the Lord. Hey, who really gives a fuck? We got this truth to do, man. We got this job to do, and thy servant love it, man. Because if you're a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you love doing his work. You don't think like, man, bro, I gotta go make a video type. You don't do that type of stuff, man. You really out here trying to sincerely do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It's like, man, I want to wake up. I want think from Apostle Tahar as well, man. I ultimately think unto Yahweh Shai. That's really where you ultimately think unto. Yahweh Shai, when he was here, he was doing the work, day and night, gladly. And he taught his men that nature. And who do we look unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith? So ultimately, man, if a thing or two about a thing or two, beginning with Apostle Tahar on down, they look unto Yahweh Shai to try to take as many of his traits, to try to put on that clothing of purity, man. To try to walk it as righteous as they possibly can, to do things as right as they possibly can, to be as sincere as they possibly can, and to be as humble as they possibly can, right? So with that being said, you see men like that. That's why the scriptures tell you to give double honors unto some men, right? That's why, the scriptures say, hallowed be hallowed the Lord's name. Praise the Lord. You give respect to where it's to be due. So, making sure I elaborating on what I say. But apostles are hard. He be saying in his videos like, hey man, I wake up and I'm already thinking about a video I can make. I make one video, man, I'm thinking about the next video I could try to make. I make that video, I'm gonna think about the next video I could try to make. And his truth isn't just about videos. They've been on the highways and hedges for a long time now, decades. In the beginning of GMS too, they were on the highways and hedges for 10 hours a day. Imagine that, brothers. Posted up 10 hours, and this is like 3 days a week, 2-3 days a week, sometimes 4. Posted up 10 hours. That's a full-time job, 40-hour work week. Think about that. And then that's just what they did on highways and byways, man. That doesn't even account for the laborious things that they did in them libraries, walking all the way up and down, the city, getting to where they got to go to search out these books, understanding how the libraries process, having to find each book, label by label, word by word, letter by letter. And who put that spirit on them to do that? The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They gave them the spirit to do that type of labor, man. Because it's not normal for a man to do that type of labor, man. Because at the end of the day, it's not like it's going to give you, diamonds, rupees, and gems. It's not going to give you all kinds of women and fame. It's not going to give you a brand new car. This work that we do is a work that rewards us at a later time. This is the work that we do rewards us, it rewards us now as well, man. It should feel fulfilling to y'all, Akim, to, do a video, watch a video, read, learn new precepts, sharpen your sword. It should fulfill you. You should be feeling like your cup is full with that, man. And ultimately we seek the kingdom, and we're hastening the day to the kingdom come. But until then, bro, what we possess is what we possess. It's joyous to be in this truth, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to the best of our abilities. All right. So at the end of the day, bro, double honors to those men who did that labor, who was, doing all those searches, man, trying to find this truth, man, and call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for giving them the spirit to do so, because that is a hard thing to do, right? That is a very hard thing to do. And actually, I'm gonna get a quick precept from there, and we'll jump back over there and we'll get a couple others and then we'll close out. But 68 and 11, and it reads, the Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. And publish means basically to send out. Great was the company. Basically, man, it's like great is the work. It's a hard thing to be a part of this truth, man. It's not an easy, it's not a light thing. Because not only are you having to deal with the actual, skilled labor, bringing out these precepts, wielding that sword, but you're going to have to worry about the longevity and defense of being able to do the labor, which goes into fucking taking care of your body, mind, and spirit. Because niggas bug out, and the Lord will make niggas bug out because they're insincere, bro. They weren't meant to be a part of those that are chosen, because the scriptures tell you, many are called, few are chosen. Right? So when you hear that, man, that should strike fear unto you, to give diligence and to, and ultimately to give the Lord sincerity. And the scriptures also talk about integrity, man. Integrity. What the fuck are you doing behind closed doors? Are you saying to the bros, yeah, I enjoy, being a part of this ministry? Or are you really enjoying to be a part of this ministry, bro? Words that are said are only half of the matter, bro. The Lord sees your fucking mind. Men can judge another man by words, but ultimately as men, we can't see into each other's minds, man. We don't know what the fuck goes on in there. But who is it that ultimately power, the high majesty, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? He sees into your mind. He sees all those things that you want to hide. Right? Going back to Psalms 119. Salaki, bros is driving right now. People out here driving like dumbasses too. Psalms 119 and going back down to 141. I am small and despised. What is a bee, man? A bee is very small and a bee is very despised. The world be fucking hating on bees, bro. You see a bee come around, oh fuck no, get that nigga. You know? Right? Reading on. Yet do I not forget thy precepts, bro, because it's just basically engraving into you, man. You know, all over Israel, you got these niggas with t-shirt fringes, bro, doing all kinds of wickedness inside them t-shirt fringes. Motherfuckers getting pegged in t-shirt fringes and shit. Right? Man, you know, those real fringes are instilled in the elect, man, the sincere men of the Lord. You know, who spiritually wield those fringes at all times, man. You know? Niggas ain't sitting there like, oh shit, bro, I'm thinking about doing some fuck shit right now. You know, you have those fringes in your mind, bro. That fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, really, to do the right thing, man. You know, when you read Hebrews 12 and 2, you know, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, we don't just read that. We live that precept, man. And you live that precept as well, bro. If you listening to this video, you following these laws and commandments sincerely, you live that precept. You know, you go to the diner, you ain't fucking ordering up bacon sandwiches and shit. You know, you hold your Sabbaths, man. You don't just be fucking trying to party down. You know, you hold these law, statutes, commandments to your best ability, right? You be dodging certain things, bro. You don't be taking a fucking straight blade to your face. You don't be having that crispy ass fucking IUIC lineup, right? Though that's an example of wielding those spiritual fringes, bro. Because you see those things and you reject it. You reject it, you know, very well too, bro. Right? The flesh is gonna tempt you, bro. In Matthew 26 and 41, it reads, bro, the spirit is willing, but the flesh, basically isn't. Roughly paraphrasing that. Spirit is willing, but the flesh is not. You know, so that's why you got to war against your flesh, bro. The scriptures talk about mortifying ye therefore your members, bro. Right? Moving on to the next. It says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth, bro. There you go. And we follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Lord tells us to jump. We talking about where, how high, when. Is it right now? You know, I'm ready to go. You know, ready to spring into action. Right? So, hey, you can see who the sincere camp is that's doing that. Right? That's really taking into that, hold up, hey man, feed my flock. Who's actually doing that every day? Sincerely. And feeding them the right shit. Salakia, not shit. Salakia. Who's feeding them the right sound doctrine? Right? The proof is in the pudding, man. But hey, 43, trouble and anguish take a hold of me, yet thy commandments are my delight. Thy commandments are my delight, bro. So in this world, when we deal with sore vexations, we deal with the temptation of the flesh, the commandments are thy delight. So when you see those spiritual fringes as well, man, you know, when trouble and anguish comes upon you, you got these precepts, man. You got those spiritual fringes that are your delight, you know, that help you, you know, see through the situation and do well, and also give you comfort. That's why the scriptures talk about the Bible being a comforter, man. This word being the comforter. And it reads in the 144th verse, the righteousness of thy testimonies is everlasting. Give me understanding and I shall live, bro. So you have understanding, you shall live, bro. And now tying this all back into a bee, what does a bee do? Right? The bee sincerely works day in, day out. A bee isn't sitting there kept in folly. You know? A bee has, you know, sex one time and that motherfucker dies, bro. So a bee's not sitting there worried about women his whole fucking life. You know, there's a time that he does that. You know, it's a time when he's, you know, ready to wrap things up. You know? A bee's not sitting there fucking off somewhere, just bullshitting, taking a tour to France. You know? B's doing he's doing his work every day, man. You know? And a bee is delighted in doing that work. A bee wakes up every morning thinking, hey, man, I'm going to go, you know, do what I got to do, man, because I understand that the body needs me. I understand that the body needs the portion that I do. It takes so many bees just to make a tablespoon of pure honey, bro. So many, and it takes so much labor from them. So that body is so important, because each member, if you have motherfuckers slacking off, that shit's just not getting made. Those flowers are not getting pollinated, and the work's not getting done, and their power is going to be sorely displeased. We look unto Yahweh Shai. We need to be doing that pollination. We need to be waking up, delighted to do this work every single day. Otherwise, our power is going to be sorely displeased. And you see what happens when the Lord is displeased with somebody. That's bullshitting in this truth. That's bullshitting in this work. Right? There's plenty of examples, man. Every fucking camp got an issue except for GMS. Just look at it. At this point, the Lord's revealing those men. The bullshitting bees. That's why one of my start calling them the bullshitting bees. But anyways, bro, I think it's about time that I grab the actual precept up. Sirach 11:3. The bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. Right? Little among such thing as fly, man. So there's more glamorous things that fly, man. There's more glamorous things, that do things in the sky and shit. But they don't come out with nothing at the end of the day, bro. You got these other camps, they might be more glamorous. They might have the fucking 501c3 tax documents with the nice purple ass, purple counters and purple tabletops and gold-plated lions and all that stuff, bro. They might have all of that, or they might have the super nice fringes, with the wrist buckles and and big ass AK-47s and microphones. They might have all those things, bro. But the sincere and humble bee, right, is ultimately the chief of sweet things, the chief of those of which do this thing sincerely, bro. And that which is found in the sound doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is, really from the prophets that are coming to call the elect. Right? So, that's that, bro. I'm trying to see if the Spirit bring anything else out, man. I really think that just hits the nail on the point, bro. We're laboring and toiling to do this work, joyfully for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Understanding that, if you were part of those problems, those problem childs and problem bees, them bullshitting bees, the Lord's gonna fucking smite you, bro. The Lord's gonna smite you bad, right? Because at the end of the day, this is our life, bro. Actually, I'm gonna close out with this one right now. Talking about the bees, right? It's Romans 14:8. It says, for whether we live unto the Lord, and whether we die unto the Lord. Whether we live there, Salakia, we die unto the Lord. Whether we live thereof or die, we are the Lord's. So boom, just like that. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to lastly give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Wadash, and Shalom.